this game underway. On the return, it's Hardy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air, it's Vic. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This quarterback feels like he's spiraling a little bit right now. Of course, he threw the pick on the last drive. That last throw should have been picked off. Thanks to the defender dropping it, the offense is still on the field, and if you're this quarterback...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Missouri wants to go fast. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Mack. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Second and long here. A designed run for the quarterback. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Mack. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Moore. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. First and 10 inside the 20. Tough run here, it's Hill. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. He's got it way down the field. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Hill. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well run him again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Push is ahead. Inside the 30. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right on the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Alabama pushing the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them.
That ball is live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And just when you thought the worst was over, the first drive they fumble it, and on the second drive they fumble it. 2 drives, and they can't hold on to the football.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Here's a give to Hardy. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice block. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Changing the routes with his receiver. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Hill. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Throwing, Mack. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Hansen. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he kicks it to the 33. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Looking long. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Mack. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll give it to Hardy. Can't get him to the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They give it to him again. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They were all over it. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Vick. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run to the left. Breaks into the open. Breaks the tackle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go play action with Matt. Move to his right. He'll try to do it himself. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He breaks a tackle. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. On play action. Buying time to his right. Takes a hit as he fires. Just got rid of that one.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Quick catch on third down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He's changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Vic. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Austin Mack. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of that one.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on third down, now setting up 4th.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and the returner is stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires one high and deep. Goes high to pull it in. He is in. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here and lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback.
He wants to take the top off. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Moving the pocket, it's Vick. And he avoids the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's a give to Hardy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget. And he's got room. That's the 50. He's at the 40. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown tie! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Vick. Finds his man down the middle. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads in the nick of time.
Hey, good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. They'll give it to Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. And that one will give them the lead. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Long way to go on second down. Throwing Mack. Still looking to his right. Right side, it's Moore. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. The way these two teams are putting up numbers, all kinds of time left as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Has to have it on fourth down. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, look out on the right. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This happen every time they get exposed. You see what they be trying to do on fourth down, how they be trying to push that little button on so they can run for extra yards. You players trash, man. And they stalkers. I just sit back and let them expose themselves.